When the world didn't want me and made me feel small, all I am is broken inside. Some echo identity who can't find his shadow always hurts mentally. Dystopia is a song I wrote. It was probably like the last song I wrote for this album. And I wrote this song back in like, I want to say 2022 or 2023, probably around there, maybe 2024. This is the last song I wrote for this album. And it comes out, like, obviously it's coming out before other songs, but the reason for that is because I put it in a specific order, but it's the order I wanted all the songs to be heard. This song is about a girl that I met on a dating app, which, if you probably don't know me, but like I will explain this. I hate dating apps. They're stupid and they're dumb. And like I tried it once before this instance specifically, and it just didn't work out. Didn't work out at all. I was like, well, this is pointless. This is dumb. And I've always thought that about dating apps. And there was one point where I was just like, you know what? What's the harm? I went back to it. I was like, you know what? I'll try them all. I'll try a few, I'll try a few dating apps here and there. And the result I got out of that experience was awful. Like, this song isn't about this specific part, but there was someone I met on there that was like, I don't know, like we talked for a bit, but like it basically it was probably just like a dude or something, but like basically trying to get me to go to the airport, pick them up, and drive them somewhere. Like, it really was stupid. I think dating apps are the worst part about dating, because like if you there's a YouTube Shorts series that this guy has made where he recreates what dating was like before dating apps. Like he basically, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm just gonna talk about it, but basically like he records like two different parts to the short. There's the part where like this is what it was like before dating apps, and this is what it's like now with dating apps, which is the whole short series, I watched all of it. It's so interesting to me, and it made me realize like you don't need dating apps to date. I think the best way to meet people is obviously through social events or like work or stuff like that, or like get-togethers, that type of thing. I think if you're relying on a dating app to meet someone, you're going to end up disappointed, because I don't think that's the way the world should work. I don't think dating apps are the key to everything, but this one instance where I tried a dating app, and I believe this was on Bumble, the B dating app or whatever, which I think like out of all of them, it's probably the best one. If I had to just pick one that was like really, really good, this was the best one. And the reason being why I decided to use this one over all the others, I was just like, it feels like friendly to use, but this song is about someone I met on Bumble. Believe it was on Bumble, could have been on Hinge, one of the two, I don't remember. Hinge was another one that was like, I'm okay with, but point being is I met this person, and like we talked for a week, like an exact week, right? And we had so much in common, and we were getting to know each other. I believe she was like two cities for me, and we just talked for a week. We had so much in common, and then one day she unmatched me, and I saw the message before she unmatched me, which was, "So sorry, we're not compatible." And the moment I saw that message, saw that I got a match, I feel like I had wasted my time with the dating apps and with her. But that led me to writing this song. I actually wrote this song because I wrote most of the songs for this album in my car while I'm on work, or just, to pass some time. But I just wrote the songs. I wrote the song while I was actually at work. I was inspired because of all that to write Dystopia. And I wrote this while I was just like, while I was typing an email or something, or covering a break or something while I was at work. And in writing this song, I realized like how much like I felt about dating apps and my negativity towards them. Because I think like, you know, like, put the dating apps aside, right? I just wanted to meet someone. I just wanted to be with someone. I didn't want to be alone forever. I still don't want to be alone forever. I think it's, it's a mess to be alone for that long. And I kept trying the dating apps like a few times because I was just like, something's got to give. Something's got to work here, because this was nothing was being pushed forward. There was no, like, I wanted something out of it and I wasn't getting anywhere with it. And that's kind of how it's been every time I've used dating apps. But yeah, this specific instance, I was like, wow, this is the one that has hit me because I've actually interacted with someone, talked to him for at least a week. It's not a lot of time to talk to someone, but like, I don't know what she was expecting out of me through this dating app. I don't know if she was expecting me to ask for a number or ask for me to ask to go on a date. I think, like, if you can't talk to someone on a dating app and have good conversations, and for someone to expect something out of it, like, I don't know. I feel like she was probably just. I think some people treat dating apps like, oh, can we just date and then see what happens? Like, I really think the mindset of dating apps should be changed to where, like, this should be a social app first, then dating app, not the other way around. Because it's hard to find your person when you are required to download an app to meet them. That's why that short series is so great. I don't know the name of it. You can probably look it up, but it's just basically like this guy basically transforms back to like the 80s or the 90s or whatever, or the early 2000s, and then he fast forwards to now. And it's a really cool, like, introspective on why dating is so bad nowadays and why people need to change the way they are dating. Because if it's simply just like, I don't know, I feel like it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like this at all. But it's the world we live in, and it's a crappy world we live in. And also, like, this whole, like, having conversations with this girl back and forth, I constantly had to work, like, I'm socially awkward at heart, so it is hard for me to form conversations, to start conversations, to keep conversations going. I had to put in work with doing this because she could not hold a conversation. She relied on me to keep the conversation going, which just made it more infuriating that, like, she unmatched me. I'm just like, really? Like, I felt in that moment that she was the problem, not me. And clearly she wanted something else out of it, and I didn't know what that was. But, like, we had the same interests. Like, if you were just looking for, a hookup or a date, like, you needed to get to know me more before that happens. Because, like, nowadays, currently, like, as I'm recording this, there is a person that, like, I am currently getting to know a lot better, and I think, like, in the process of doing this, it's been the way to get to know people. It's the perfect way to start a relationship, not a dating app and hope a date happens. It should be social first, then date. It's like, it's weird, man. And that's why I wrote the song, because it felt so dystopian to go to a dating app to find someone. It's just like, why should I have to do that when I could just, like, find someone in real life that's in my location? It's just the whole dating app thing is just stupid, and it's probably the reason why I might never find someone. But in the evidential future that I do find someone, I don't know, refer back to this video, and I can just think about this and be like, I made the right decision, both writing the song and uninstalling all those dating apps and focusing on what's in front of me. So if you want to listen.